Shatner reportedly says, "Not under current Paramount leadership. The people running Star Trek don't understand it, don't respect it, and are using it as a vehicle for their political agendas. Until those people are removed and replaced with individuals who actually love Star Trek and want to make quality entertainment, the franchise is doomed." Stewart allegedly agrees emphatically. Bill is absolutely right. Starfleet Academy wasn't an isolated failure. It's the logical culmination of years of bad creative decisions and ideological capture. Saving Star Trek requires complete regime change at Paramount, new creative leadership with different priorities, and a commitment to returning to what made Star Trek special. Without that, there's no hope. Both actors apparently address the legacy question, how they want to be remembered in relation to Star Trek. Shatner allegedly says, "I created Captain Kirk nearly 60 years ago. That character and that show changed my life and touched millions of people around the world. I will not allow my legacy and Kirk's legacy to be tarnished by association with what Paramount has done to Star Trek. That's why Patrick and I are speaking out, to make clear that we are not responsible for this disaster and that we oppose what's being done to the franchise we love." Stewart reportedly adds, "Playing Captain Picard was the honor of my career. The next generation represented Star Trek at its best. Thoughtful, optimistic, diverse, intelligent. I will not quietly watch as Paramount destroys that legacy with shows like Starfleet Academy. Future generations need to know that the people who made Star Trek great fought against what was done to it. This interview is our testimony." The interview apparently concludes with both actors making direct appeals to Paramount and to Star Trek fans. Shatner allegedly says, "To Paramount, you've destroyed Star Trek. You know it, we know it, the fans know it. You can continue down this path and watch the franchise die completely, or you can make fundamental changes and try to salvage something. The choice is yours, but time is running out." Stewart reportedly adds, "To Star Trek fans, Patrick and I stand with you. We hear your frustration and your heartbreak about what's been done to Star Trek. We validate your criticisms of Starfleet Academy and modern Trek. You are not toxic or bigoted for demanding better. You're loyal fans who deserve quality Star Trek that honors the franchise's legacy. Don't let anyone tell you otherwise." The final words allegedly come from both actors together in a statement they reportedly crafted jointly. "We are Captain Kirk and Captain Picard. We are Star Trek, and we are telling you that Starfleet Academy was an abomination, that modern Star Trek has betrayed Gene Roddenberry's vision, and that Paramount has failed in its stewardship of this beloved franchise. We will not be silent. We will not be diplomatic. We will tell the truth, and history will record that when Star Trek was being destroyed, the captains who commanded the Enterprise stood up and fought back." The reaction to this interview, once published, is going to be absolutely cataclysmic. This isn't just another celebrity complaint or typical Hollywood drama. This is William Shatner and Patrick Stewart, 94 and 85 years old respectively, with nothing to prove and nothing to lose, delivering a comprehensive, unified, devastating critique of Paramount's Star Trek that will be impossible to dismiss or spin. Star Trek fans are going to treat this interview as Holy Writ, the definitive explanation from the franchise's greatest legends about what went wrong and who's responsible. The interview will be quoted endlessly, referenced in every discussion about Starfleet Academy and modern Trek, and treated as historical testimony about Paramount's failure. Paramount faces an impossible situation. How do you respond when Captain Kirk and Captain Picard jointly say you destroyed Star Trek? You can't attack them without looking monstrous. You can't dismiss them without looking arrogant. You can't defend Starfleet Academy when the two greatest Star Trek actors ever have systematically dismantled it. There's no good move. The entertainment industry will view this as a historic moment. Two legendary actors from different eras of a massive franchise uniting to expose catastrophic mismanagement. This will be studied for decades as an example of how not to handle beloved intellectual property and how alienating your most important advocates destroys franchise value. For Starfleet Academy, this interview is the final verdict. The show will forever be remembered as so terrible, so misguided, and so destructive that it drove William Shatner and Patrick Stewart to team up and publicly destroy it. That's a legacy no show wants, but it's the legacy Starfleet Academy has earned. The William Shatner and Patrick Stewart interview about Starfleet Academy is the moment when Star Trek's greatest legends said enough is enough and told the world exactly what happened to the franchise they loved. It's a historical document, a scathing indictment, and a eulogy for what Star Trek was before Paramount destroyed it.